So it snowed last night, which means it is a official snow day here in Victoria, BC, because we really don't know what to do when it snows here. Everyone just decides to hunker down and not leave their house, which is perfectly fine. I had a showing this afternoon. We've canceled and tried to reschedule that now for Thursday. It's okay. Richard is out front. He's shoveling off the front steps. He's also using the leaf blower to get some of the railings because that's quite helpful. And it just feels super quiet out in the streets, which I love. It just feels like a nice day to be cozy at home. And I actually had to Google it because I wasn't sure how much snow we actually typically get here in Victoria. Apparently on average we get about 13 inches a year, but it actually feels like we got about a foot last night. I don't know, I'll have to show you guys the front steps. It also says, according to Google, it's negative or -2 out right now, but feels like -6. So I'm currently in my bedroom, I've got my comfies on, and I'm gonna take you guys out to check out what it looks like out there. And I'm gonna grab something warm to wear. So this is opening the shutters up in the bedroom, looking outside. You wanna go outside and check out the snow? Look at it out the window. How's the shoveling going?
I like it, man. I tried getting down the stairs this morning, so couldn't climb them.
How much would you say that is? Like 1.5 feet?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's like the blizzard of 2022. The Aussie shoveling snow. One of our neighbors is out there. She's carrying a sled down the hill. So I'm gonna get rugged up and head out there. Got my warm winter jacket and a toque. Love this toque. I got it last year from Aritzia, and it's certainly done some miles. Throw my jacket, swells on. The house looks so nice covered in snow, just in time for Christmas. The snow on the roofs. So typically the snowplow trucks would come around, but it doesn't really look like they've been able to keep up with things at the moment. There's still quite a bit of snow on the street. A lot of people that were just trying to go through that traffic light were spinning their tires and stuff a little bit. But to be fair, here on the island, we don't have a lot of experience driving in the snow. We only get to do it a handful of times a year. I was actually supposed to have a showing this afternoon, but both my client and myself decided that we probably couldn't easily get there, so we canceled. This is one of the cutest houses in Rockland. I absolutely love this house, and it looks so cute with the snow. And there's a whole bunch of cars buried in this section of road. There's just something about the snow that makes me feel like I'm in a Hallmark movie when you're walking around Victoria. The houses just look so magical. People are digging their driveways out. It's like parking lots of cars that are just absolutely covered. Now this yard is kind of a good indicator of how much snow we actually got. It is really filled. So while I'm out in this beautiful winter wonderland, I will take the opportunity to tell you guys a little bit about what's going on in our local market at the moment. And typically this time of the year, it's really slow. Obviously, it's the holidays. Everyone just wants to focus on family time and potentially reevaluate their search in the new year. A lot of buyers right now, because it's been such a competitive market, kind of earlier this year, a lot of buyers feel really apprehensive right now with the recent increase in interest rates. But it's actually a really interesting time to kind of keep your eye on listings, as there's so much less competition out there. Because there is so much less competition out there and listings are tending to sit a little bit longer, there's actually a lot of opportunity out there as well. So what do I think is going to happen in the new year in 2023? In Victoria's real estate market? Well, I think as long as interest rates are this high, we're gonna see prices continue to decline a little bit over the next couple of months. And then I think once buyers realize that this is the new normal, people are gonna start to wade back in. I think we're gonna see a bit of activity in the spring, probably not like we saw the last 2 years, but I think activity is gonna pick up because there's a lot of people that are sitting on the sidelines right now that need homes. So I think that activity is going to pick back up. Ultimately, I think here on Vancouver Island, especially here in Victoria, we have always been more recession proof. We only have so much land. They're not making any more. We have a housing shortage. Actually a housing crisis shortage. So, I mean, supply and demand at the end of the day, there is so much demand and not enough supply. So I think even if prices come down a little bit over the course of the next couple of months, that they will end up going up again eventually. That kind of seems to be the nature of our market here and always has been.